tell me what I've gotta be. Don't base my life on a movie screen. Don't fit the mold society has planned. Don't need to be 19 years old or starve myself for some weight I'm told will turn men's heads. Been down that road, and I thank God I finally know just who I am. I ain't a movie star, may never see the view from where they are, and this old town may be as far as I'm going. But what he'll hold tonight in his hands, he swears is so much better than anything that this old world can show him. I'm a real life woman, in love with this man I see lying here next to me, lost in the way that he's holding. This real life woman, in the arms of a man where I'll fall asleep knowing there's nothing on earth he loves more than this real life woman. I work 9 to 5 and I can't relate to millionaires who somehow fate has smiled upon and fortune made their common lives a better place to be. I no longer justify reasons for the way that I behave. I offer no apologies for the things that I believe and say, and I like it that way, 'cause I'm a real life woman, in love with this man I see lying here next to me, lost in the way that he's holding. This real life woman, in the arms of a man where I'll fall asleep knowing there's nothing on earth he loves more than this real life woman. Well, hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to my living room live tonight.
We survived 100.
We survived 100.
We survived 100. We made
We
it.
did. We made it.
Looks like we made it.
Yes, we did. We did. So I just want to welcome. What am I doing? I don't need my glasses right now. I just want to welcome everybody tonight, and I hope you've all had a good week. And Craig is always trying something new, and so tonight,
That's what I do.
it's what he does, and I love that about him. And there are moments when Craig says,
What else do you love about me?
"I love."
I'm just kidding. Finish that thought.
I love.
I know where this is going.
Your hair
I'm unable to cut it, so it's flowing.
and his beautiful heart.
I got flow.
He does have flow. So many things I love about you.
But enough about
But
me.
enough about Craig. So before the show started tonight, he's like, "Honey, I don't know if it's going to work." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "I'm trying new things. I
Yeah.
have 3 new things I want to try." That's what I love about him. He is never afraid to try something. So that's why
Definitely
we were
not.
a couple minutes late starting, because something happened. But it's all good. And Craig is here, and he's alive, and it's all good.
It's all good. And we've got a special surprise for you tonight, which is kind of part of the whole trying something new thing. For those who tuned in last week for our 100th episode.
Yes, we did 100 episodes.
we started doing a couple of new things. One is you can see here on your screen. I can kind of highlight some comments so we can give people a shout out here. And the other very cool thing is having the ability to now bring in guests live.
Yes, that's exciting.
Via audio and video.
Very exciting, Craig.
So tonight,
are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited because tonight's guest is he's trying a very new technique that I'm experimenting with tonight. So he's a very good sport for doing this.
Yep.
And I don't know what's going to happen when I hit the button. When are you ready for me to hit the button?
Is he here?
He's here. I see him smiling in the green room.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
And nodding, so we know he can hear us.
Hi, Bella.
Shall we give this a go?
Yes, let's give it a go.
All right, let's see what happens.
Are we going to split the screen?
Let's see here. His face was there for a second, and there he's back. Let's see if we can hear him.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Hey, Jeff.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I see him.
Yep, we can hear
Hi.
Amazing. How are you?
Oh, it's so nice to see you, Jeff.
You know, can I just say that I really love Craig's hair too?
He's got great hair.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And it's good to see you. My God, you sounded beautiful in that song. God, you have such a great voice. I really miss you.
Thank you, Jeff. I really miss you too. So we should do a little backstory about this wonderful man who's joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Jeff is you're definitely one of my oldest friends. I mean, not old.
Wait a second.
You're younger than me. But we met when we would have been like, I don't know, grade 1, grade 2. I'm guessing.
For sure. Like elementary school. For sure, yeah.
Elementary school.
That
Jeff's
long.
family.
God, must be something wrong with you.
I know. His family always sat in back of us in church.
Yep,
And,
that's right.
Yep. And and we just got to know the McAloons.
I'm thinking of a million memories right now.
Oh, so am I. There's
Most
some
of
really
them
good
suitable
memories.
for the internet.
Pooh!
Most of them.
Yes, most of them.
You got a lot of folks saying hi to you there.
Oh yeah, lots of people are saying hi to you, Jeff. But
Oh, there's Steffi. Hey, Steph.
hey, Steffi. This guy can really sing. Let me tell you, amazing singer.
Well,
So
and we'll have you back
can
on
we
to
just
sing
say-
sometime once I perfect
Can we
it.
just say, though, the backstory to that, I've said this before, but when you and Steph and I were friends in high school, early high school, like all I did was basketball. I did no singing. That was ridiculous.
you played basketball?
Are you kidding me? Yes, it's all I did until you guys said to me, like, look, Jeff, unless you join the musical this year, we can't be friends anymore. So, no, the show choir. That was it. Show choir. Like, unless you join the show choir, we can't be friends anymore. So I was like, all right, I'll join this thing called the show choir. Yeah. So I blame you guys for any music that I may have done over the years. And thank you
That
guys.
kills me. Oh my God, I do remember that you played basketball.
Yep.
That kind of kills me. Have you played since?
I tried a couple years ago and I almost had a heart attack. I hurt my back. Yeah, basketball days are behind me.
We're getting old, Jeff.
I know. You know what? Actually, I was just thinking, the age of my kids, my middle son, Angus, who's 16, he would be the same age that I was when Stephanie and I dated. Remember that, son.
Oh my God, yes.
So I have a son now, the same age as Steph and I when we dated. That just scares me. I can't.
That is hysterical. Now, can I tell the story about hooking you two up? Do you remember that?
Steph's going to love this. Oh, do I remember? Of course I remember.
So we were all in St. George visiting my grandparents, me, Steph, and Jeff. And Steph had been going on and on and on about Jeff McAloon for probably a year. Oh, I just love Jeff. I think he's so amazing. I'm like, oh, you tell him. No, what if he doesn't like me? I'm like, he likes you. Oh, yeah, what if he doesn't like me? And then you come to me. And I really like your sister. I'm like, well, she likes you too. So let's just get over it and just tell her. I don't think I can. I'll just ruin everything. So anyway, we're sitting in St. George. The three of us were
I'll
outside
never forget on the porch. Yeah, we were outside.
on the little porch. And I
Yep.
said, finally, I'm like, listen, you like him, he likes you. And then Mom yelled, dinner. I'm like, good enough. And we went, inside.
Awkward.
And it's so awkward. Oh my God. Now, how long did you guys date? What, 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
We dated right up until the first kiss when I realized it felt like I was kissing my sister. So
Yeah. So it
didn't last very long. But I love her even more today.
Aw, that's so
I really
beautiful.
do. I really
That
do.
is a great. That is a great.
Oh dear,
memory.
she says. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
So Jeff,
Yeah.
I am so, and so is Craig, and I know so many other people are so captivated by your story about building this incredible sailboat, Jonah's Ark, with your son Jonah.
Well, should I go get my co-builder? He can come join us for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yes.
Should I run and get
Yes,
him? I don't want to take up. People came here for music though. They didn't, so I'm gonna make this real quick.
Please,
Let me grab Jonah.
please.
Hang on.
Yes, you go grab him.
I'll put up some photos here if I can find them. Here we go. So yeah, if some of you all have noticed, Jeff had an article on CBC News, and I'm just going to put some photos up here. Hey, Jonah.
Hello.
Hey.
This is my 18-year-old son, Jonah.
So I'm going to just
Look
play
at
some
that.
slides
Pictures
in the
from
background.
Oh yeah, that was one of the first things we built. The keel right there. Yeah.
Just amazing. So amazing. So I know you've been interviewed by the CBC, and we've watched your progress, Jonah, through your dad's photos on Facebook.
These are awesome pictures. Cool.
Just tell us a little bit about it. Like, how do you feel now that you've done your initial sail?
And when's the next boat?
I think I speak for both of us. Yeah. It felt pretty good to finally sail it and to see that it floats. So it was pretty relieving.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's beautiful. So why the red sails?
Actually, I think. Well, why don't you tell that? Because you got like a deal.
Yeah. Well, so Jonah actually. Oh yeah, there's a cool shot. Yeah, Jonah's actually really like. In addition to being sort of real creative with his hands, he actually gets his artistic tones from his mom. So he's actually really good with colors and things like. Totally, I am not. But he really gets what works well, and so he kind of had an idea of what color he liked. We saw these sales online with the company that we bought the designs from, and yeah, so I think they're kind of like ochre, or I don't really know.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, and
so beautiful.
well, we got a deal on them.
Oh, yeah.
Because we told the guy like if we've documented the whole thing from the start, as you've seen from the pictures. And I think you contacted him, right?
Yeah, I said, look, could you give us a bit of a discount? He's like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you the really nice sales for the price of the normal white sales. I was like, awesome, that's great.
That's awesome.
There he is, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
So, Jonah, do you have a memory that stands out for you when you were building your boat?
Wow, I mean, there's so many. I feel like, I mean, the memory that sticks out the most is what we tell everyone is at the beginning when I said it would just take a couple weekends.
That's right.
Which
2 weekends,
which was obviously not the case. Here we are 6 years later. That memory definitely sticks out. I kept telling him, just 2 weekends, and then we got the plans in the mail, and as I'm looking through them, kind of realizing it was probably a lot more complicated than I had initially thought.
I remember him looking through the plans and like his little high-pitched 12-year-old voice. He's like, look, Dad, see, like, it's really simple. Well, okay, Dad, so maybe it's not so simple, but we can do this.
You guys should be so proud. It's incredible that you did that.
Yeah, well, we finally, so the day we launched it, we only got to sail for like 5 or 10 minutes, but we took it out this past weekend for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Like, just that feeling of
really
sailing something you built that you actually really didn't ever believe you could build. Like, we honestly didn't ever really imagine we would finish it. We just kind of started and kept going, and then we kept getting closer to the end, and we looked at each other after a day's work, and we go, holy, it's actually starting to look like a sailboat. Like, I can't believe it. So, yeah, it's been an incredible experience. Incredible.
Oh, that's so great. So you guys going to build a car next or what?
Well, funny you say that. So Angus, Jonah's brother, who's 16, he and I have been talking about a project, and he said, I'd kind of like to build a car, and I know less about building a car than I do building a boat, which kind of makes me want to do it. So we're actually looking for a garage that we can rent, because we live in a condo. We don't have a garage. So anyone listening in the St. John area that has a garage I can rent, Angus and I are going to build a car. So, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I'm gonna get.
Jonah's going to take off. He has a heavy social calendar, as you can imagine, an 18-year-old. So.
Bye, Jonah. Have a great
Thank
night.
you so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, for hanging out with us for a couple minutes.
I'm pretty proud of that kid.
Thank you, Jeff, and
Can
thank
you believe
you for
I have an
helping us
18-year-old?
test this.
No, I can't believe you have an 18-year-old. How's that possible?
I know.
don't know. Well, I mean, I could tell you if you really want to know. But
Yeah. Yeah. Can just
I don't
make it
think you need to
PG
know that.
and we're good.
Well, thank you guys for contacting me. I'd love. I don't
my
catch your
God.
show
No
every week,
problem.
but when I catch it, I've said it before. Like I really feel. I'm gonna get emotional, but I feel like I'm back in your living room with Ernie and Joanne and you and the piano and Steph singing and these shows that you do. They're so special. Like I absolutely. I love it. I love that you do it, and I love that I get to catch it once in a while. I can't believe I got to be on it. So I want to come and sing with you sometime.
Oh my God.
You will.
Honestly, you come and stay with us anytime.
Cool.
You are always
Yeah.
welcome.
I would love that, and vice versa. You guys too.
Always. You made me a little misty-eyed.
I love you.
I love you too, Jeff. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be in touch. And obviously, the next time we're home, we'll see you. We always do.
Awesome. Good. I'm gonna go on Facebook now
Yeah.
and watch the rest of the show.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right.
Love you, Jeff.
We're proud of you
Love you
both.
guys.
Amazing
So
story.
proud of you. So proud of you.
And we'll see you
Bye
soon.
to everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, now that was cool. That
Oh, my
was super
goodness.
cool.
That was so wonderful. Oh, my God. I love that guy.
So yeah, I mean, if those of you who've been watching the show for a while, the show is kind of half stories, half song, and we've been featuring a lot of special guests singing their music, both originals and covers, and that kind of thing. And we said, you know what, this is an amazing story. Why not share a story
That's right.
from a guest this week? I know we've done it before with Charlie Reindrich, who was on the 100th episode last week. So yeah, we're really glad just to kind of share that fun little story with everybody out there. So
It's incredible. It's so inspiring. Oh, my word. It brought tears to my eyes seeing them in the water.
I know when I saw that photo, because I've been watching the photos
watching the
over the
progress.
years.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then seeing it in the water, I'm like, oh my God, what a beautiful boat!
It's beautiful. Those red sails.
And just
honestly.
how happy they looked.
I know.
Because I used to sail back at the Rossa Yacht Club. I mean, that kind of brings back memories
It's
of when I was a little boy.
very, very touching. Well, should we do I want to do a little check-in here.
Oh yeah, I've been
just-
checking in through
Just to say hi to a few people.
the comments on there on the screen.
So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Oh, Blaine. Hey, Blaine. Chris is there. Livia's there. Hi, guys. Deb is watching. Hey, Deb. Shirley Norman Leblanc is watching. Oh, Michelle Denning Lockhart is watching. Oh, Heidi's here. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Oh, Donald McHugh is watching. So Don McHugh is Jeff's uncle, and Don McHugh is an eyeglass guy, optometrist, and he used to
Oh, of course, that name.
yes. So
course.
he sold me all my glasses growing up, and I remember when it was eyeglass time, I'd go sit in the room. I'd be like this. I'll be here for a while. It took me 2 or 3 hours sometimes to pick it out.
And you've got quite the taste too, so you'll go through the whole selection and find the one that's just right.
I did, and I'm just going to go through here quickly. Ashley, hey Ashley. Glenna Ross says hi. Hi. Oh, Ruth is watching. Ruth Switzer, I miss her. I know Blaine says, I miss hearing that amazing voice of his. I know, me too. Aunt Jean's here. Hi, Aunt Jean.
She's getting caught up.
Blaine Totten again. Pam. Hey, Pam.
I love romper room time.
Yeah. Elena says, hey. Linda. Oh, Gostinger says, I'm here.
Well, hello.
Oh,
Welcome
and Pam
back.
says, I'm here too. Love you guys. Well, great. So happy that you guys have joined us tonight. And tonight we're doing a bit of a country show.
Yeah.
I don't know if many of you know this about me. I mean, I love a wide range of music.
You've played a wide range of music here for everyone.
Yes, but I do have a soft spot for country. That is for sure. But we're not really doing any kind of we're not doing classic country tonight. We're doing just
A wide
range.
It's a wide range of country songs.
I can't wait for our last song of the night, everyone. Just so you know, Steph, you should be very excited.
So grab a glass of wine, stick around.
Yes, very excited. So we should just get right to. Elena says hi. Hi, Elena. We should get right to the next song.
Yes, we should.
Yes, we should. So I'm not sure if there are any Patty Griffin fans out there. But this is a song called Top of the World. It's not I'm looking down on creation.
It's not the Carpenters.
Nope, not the Carpenters.
She wrote this song, but you'll definitely recognize
although
it.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I don't even think I need my glasses for this song. Wow. And it's a song that's been covered by quite a few artists for sure. Namely the Dixie Chicks, and it's their version that I really love. But the Records did a really cool version of the song as well. So anyway, it's been covered by many people, and it's there's an unbelievable level of regret in this song. It's about a man who passed away. He's sort of looking down, wishing he had been a different person, hadn't had the negative effects on the people in his life. And, it's heavy, but it's all those, Craig, we look at life, and I'm sure that most people have regrets or look back and think, I may have handled that differently. So it's a neat song to sing, and I think everyone can kind of connect to it in a different way. So anyway, I hope you guys like it. It's called Top of the World. I wished I was smarter. I wished I was stronger. I wished I loved Jesus the way my wife does. I wish it had been easier instead of any longer. I wished I could have stood where you would have been proud. That won't happen now. That won't happen now. There's a whole lot of singing, it's never gonna be heard, disappearing every day without so much as a word somehow. Think I broke the wings off that little songbird. She's never gonna fly to the top of the world right now. Top of the world. I don't have to answer any of these questions. Don't have no God to teach me no lessons. I'd come home in the evening, sit in my chair. One night they called me for supper. I never got up. I stayed right there in my chair. There's a whole lot of singing, it's never gonna be heard, disappearing every day without so much as a word somehow. Think I broke the wings off that little songbird. She's never gonna fly to the top of the world right now. I wished I'd have known you. Wished I'd have shown you all of the things I was on the inside. I'd pretend to be sleeping when you'd come in the morning to whisper goodbye, go to work in the rain. I don't know why, don't know why, 'cause everyone is singing, we just wanna be heard, disappearing That was Top of the World, written by Patty Griffin.
I do love that song.
Yeah, I love that song too.
Yeah, and Jeff, you were asking if you couldn't hear me. I was trying to just be subtle, playing in the background.
Oh, he couldn't hear your drums?
Yeah.
Aw.
It's okay. It was meant to be barely audible and just kind of just ambient. So thank you. I guess it worked. Either that or my mics are all busted. I don't know. We'll find out next song.
Yeah, they're all busted.
They're all busted.
Nothing's working.
Yep. Julia's still here.
Okay. Hi,
She says,
Julia.
I'm still here. Hi, Julia.
Thank you, Blaine.
We love that you're here.
Yes.
We love that you show up in your PJs. And we want to know, anybody else there watching, do you show up to the show?
Jeff just said success,
PJs?
man.
Yep.
I love it. Thanks, Pam. So you know what's interesting? So today I did some painting.
Yes.
I painted Kayla's bedroom furniture, not all of it. It takes a long time to paint furniture.
It does.
Anyway, so I started that, and I thought, you know what? I should go back because Craig and I in the early days used to go and watch our show together, because I feel like when you do that, you get better, right? You watch yourself. Sometimes it's very hard to see yourself and hear yourself sing. Mm-hmm. But I think in that, we get better because we're like, ooh, don't do that. Or, yeah, that was good. Do more of that. Or don't say that. What are you saying? Things like that. I know you all can probably understand that. So anyway, so today I was listening to our 15th episode.
Yep.
And I was talking all about, people being kind and, it's not hard to be nice and not hard to, walk down the street and smile at someone and, pay someone a compliment and tell them how important they are to you. And so it was interesting hearing that and then singing Top of the World, right? And just that sense of looking back and not having that kind of regret, right? Always thinking I could have done better. So it's never too late.
Nope.
Right?
No.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late. So there was a story I remember. I've always tried to teach Kayla that, when we walk, to speak to people, right? Always say hi, try to greet people with a smile. That's certainly how I was taught. And I remember I was telling the story. This was 3 years ago. She was 6. And she said really loudly, because that's kind of what she's like, she said hello to a man.
Yep.
And he was switching cars and he looked very distracted. It was early in the morning and he didn't say hi back. And it upset her. And I remember Craig and I just saying to her, you know what? You did a great thing. You spoke to that man. Even though he didn't say hi to you, he could have been very distracted.
Yeah.
He could be having a very bad day. But
Oh, yeah.
but just you saying hi to him may have made his day,
Yep.
right? So anyway, there you go.
Speaking of making my day, Emily says I think she's when she says me, I think she means she watches in her PJs. So.
Oh well, there you go. Good for you.
I love hearing that.
That's awesome.
Steph wants to know if you like the paint color.
I like the paint color stuff. We'll see if Kayla does.
Since you're in our social circle, you're allowed to come and see
You can
it.
come and see it.
Yeah, we could post pictures. But.
Yes. Yes. Anyway.
All right, now let's
there's
get
a bit
to.
of a tangent on being nice.
That's all right. Like I said, half story, half song. We're a little story heavy this week. What do you have next on the song side of things for us?
Well, I have a song. Actually, this song was requested by the one, the only Mr. Sean Furlot. And I don't know if he's watching tonight.
I haven't seen him on there, but he can always watch the rerun.
That's right. So
He's a busy man.
yes. So this song is it's a Shania song.
Yep.
And Joyce is watching. Hey, Joycey. Hello. What's that mean? Of course, Craig Galbraith. What's that mean? OFC.
Yes. Basically, she's confirming pajamas.
She's in her pajamas.
Yep, that's her
That's
My
great.
Living Room Live uniform.
That's great.
Maybe we'll get that. We'll get some merch done, and we'll get My Living Room Live PJs.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
We don't have any merch.
Actually, we do have merch.
We do?
We do have merch.
We do. How
We
come I
do.
don't know about this?
It's on our Streamlabs page.
We have merch?
We do.
What do we have?
I think like phone cases, mugs, maybe a T-shirt.
We have mugs?
Yeah.
How come we don't have any of our merch? We have nothing.
Because they're in American dollars. So that's why no one's bought it. I'm not promoting it. It's just one of those things that.
Oh my God, that is hysterical. I had no idea we had merch.
Yeah. If you want to see our merch, you can head on over to streamlabs.com/myliving-room-live. Typically, this is where we ask you guys to go if you wanna leave a tip. So you just type in your name and a tip amount and a message that shows up in the stream. But there's also you'll see it right there on the screen. It says merch. There's a little merch tab.
Heidi just said merch. Same thing here, Heidi. Yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah, you can click on the merch tab, or head on over there to leave us a tip if you like what you're hearing here tonight, and you can see your name scrolling across the bottom of the screen like these fantastic.
Steph said it's not working. She said, I tried the Streamlabs thing again, and it's not working.
It's not working, because I tested it right after you mentioned that to me, Steph, and it was working for me. You don't have to log in. So if there's a thing to log in, you don't have to do that. So otherwise, if anybody out there tries it and you get the same thing, let me know. I'll try to fix it. All right. Heading to the next song?
I'm playing you out like the Oscars.
All right. Well, on that note.
Oh, Woody's watching. Hey, Woody. Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Okay. Take it away. Oh, I am.
You take this one away.
Beautiful.
That was fun.
Sorry about that. I kind of forgot. Yeah, I'm starting that song. When you drum and produce and do sound, some things fall out of your brain.
You're doing a lot.
So that fell out of my brain. I'm so
You're
sorry.
doing a lot.
I know
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
A little too fast.
So what else has happened this week? Anything exciting or fun?
Don't ask the people out there.
I'm asking you.
You've been here. You've seen all my fun things. You've seen the fun. I've been working. Actually, I've been spending a lot of time working on the show. When I'm not working, I'm working on the show. However, Father's Day was this past weekend.
I was getting at.
So yeah, hopefully all the dads out there had a nice Father's Day like I did, where I got to hang out with the kids and you, watching some movies and eating some very dadly food.
You ate some dad food.
Yeah, not deadly, dadly. Although it could be deadly.
Could be.
In the long run.
Yeah.
You made me an amazing breakfast, and Dara got me some crazy good donuts. And then, of course, Kayla was terrific company throughout the whole day and showering with gifts that she made at school, which is always lovely.
Yes, it is. Very sweet.
So, yeah, hopefully everybody
And you got some new fun to wear?
Oh, yes, I did have some new fun to wear. But the most fun thing, I think, and I'll put it up on the screen, Blaine is bringing up the fact that today there's an Atlantic Canada bubble.
I know. That is so exciting.
Every week we miss the Maritimes.
Even more than we missed it the week before.
And every week something else happens. We're like, oh, we miss home so much. So congratulations to the Maritime provinces.
We're so happy for you guys.
You guys get to travel.
You know why? You know why the Atlantic Canadians get to do this? Because they're sensible. These are sensible people.
They are very sensible.
And they follow rules. They're not out there gallivanting, spreading their germs to everyone on a public beach. No, they are waiting till it's appropriate, and they go out. Yes, I miss my people for sure, very much, very, very much. Blaine says, "I don't know which border I'm going to cross first."
I know. Decisions.
Yes. Well, you could
do them all in a day.
Yeah. Take the bridge to PEI, then take the ferry across to Pictou, then go down to Digby, take the ferry across there, and then you're in St. John. You've hit all three. You could do it.
Oh, I encourage you that you do it.
That would be fun.
If I was back home right now, I would totally do that.
Would you?
Tour the Maritimes right now? Oh,
in one day? Would you try to do the whole thing?
I would try to do it in a day.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm going to hold you to that next time we're home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that Liv says that Atlanticers did it right.
You're right.
They
sure did. Gallivanting. It's true. Everyone here is gallivanting. Look, if I could give out tickets, I see people all together, like 12 people together. I'm like, are you all related? How can you all be related? You're all 14. You're not related. Drives me crazy. Elizabeth Doherty. I miss you, Liz. So much, Elizabeth.
Linda's asking if we have an album for sale. You know, we are going to be doing a Christmas album at some point, I think.
Yes, we are.
In which case, maybe we'll put it up there. Right now, like I said, it's just a placeholder store, just with a couple of things on there. We really don't promote it.
We should have one thing. We should buy one thing, even a mug.
For Christmas, I'll get you a My Living Room Live mug.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He might go to Mount A for some merch.
Oh, and we do that every time we're home too. So
I don't blame you, Blaine.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get?
We get it.
What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? That's exciting. So exciting. I so wish we were home.
I know. For so many reasons.
We're
going to add that one right to the list.
Yep.
Right on the list.
Yep. Can't wait.
Heidi says, get off my
lawn and stop gallivanting. You're telling me. I'm old lady LeBlanc. Let me tell you.
We're surrounded here.
We are. Absolutely.
Anyway. All right.
Yes?
I was going to try to get us back into another tune, or I don't know what you want to do now. Or
well, leading into this tune, I was also getting at some other exciting thing. Oh yeah, Lara's jacket is pretty awesome. I know that Mount A one you're talking about. So on the weekend, Anne Murray, one of my most favorite people, turned 75.
Right. So Anne Murray, if you're watching,
Canada's treasure.
Happy belated birthday. Although we did wish you a happy birthday on Facebook, so we're not late.
Yes, we did. She turned 75, and the Anne Murray Center, which I've been to 3 times, cried every time. It's very touching. Actually, Blaine and I were there together the first time, and we held each other at the end and just sobbed because we were so touched by everything that she did. It's incredible. It's very overwhelming.
I'm going to just leave that one right there up on the screen.
What one?
Starting to sound more and more like Ernie every day.
I can't help it. So it's a compliment. Yes, Anne Murray turned 75. The Anne Murray Center had an auction to raise funds for the center. I bid on 3 things. Craig will be very happy. There's one thing I bid $110 on that we didn't get.
How much did it go for?
I don't remember.
Oh, that wasn't the big one that went for
No. There was one thing that went for $3,000. I don't even know if it went for $3,000. That was the last bid. But it was like 3 platinum records, and it was signed, and it was pretty amazing.
Having some Anne Murray platinums.
So, but I did get a songbook, and we got a poster. And Charlie Reindress, one of my dearest friends, is going to have them signed. for
Awesome.
us.
Yep.
Yes, I'm very excited.
And we're going to display it proudly on the wall back here.
Yes, very proudly.
We are eventually going to be starting to put some effort into this wall back here. I know it
Looks sad.
it kind of looks sad. All the posters are all cut off. Look, we're about music and stories. It's obviously not so much about set dressing.
Yes.
However, if you're interested in helping us design an interesting set, please get in touch with us because we're looking to do some fun things with the set.
Yes.
Down the road. So if
Yes.
you've got any fun ideas for us, given what you see here, which is back
Nothing.
against a wall with nothing there, let us know because we'd like to pretty it up a little bit and open to some suggestions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lights. We need lights. Twinkle lights.
Oh yes, definitely some lights.
Arnie or Andrea. Oh my God, Emily, you are hilarious.
Arnie.
Well, I did tell the story when
So,
I was born.
That sticks.
when
We'll leave that up there for a while.
When I was born, Ernestine was in the running.
That's right.
Can you imagine? Not.
I don't know if this would've
Not
happened.
so much, Mom. What?
I'm just kidding.
Call me Ernie.
Yeah,
So cute.
We would have thought of something. We would have worked something out.
Oh my gosh. Ernie or Andrea. Oh my God, am I gonna be able to sing? So in
Erndria, Ermagerd, Erndria,
Ermagerd,
Erndria.
in commemoration of Anne Murray's 75th birthday, I thought we should do an Anne Murray song.
Definitely.
So I am not doing the Ernie Jr. High.
Look, you guys can't be saying funny things just before she starts singing.
Okay, I gotta hide my phone
Yeah.
because that's good stuff.
There we go. I'm watching though,
Oh
so
my
feel
God.
free to make me laugh.
Okay, so
I don't have to sing.
I do love this song. This is obviously I just said it. It's an Anne Murray song, and I just it's one of those songs that has always it's just the melody and the chord structure in the song. It's simple, but it's really effective, and
You sing it
I love
beautifully.
the sevenths in it, and anyway, this one is called "Somebody's Always Saying Goodbye." I hope you like it. Railroad station, midnight trains, lonely airports in the rain, and somebody stands there with tears in their eyes. It's the same old scene, time after time. That's the trouble with all mankind. Somebody's always saying goodbye. Taxi cabs leave in the night, Greyhound buses with red tail lights. Someone's leaving and someone is left behind. Well, I don't know how things got that way, but every place you look these days, somebody's always saying goodbye. Take two people like me and you. We could have made it, we just quit too soon. Oh, the two of us is always saying goodbye.
Beautifully
Well,
sung.
thanks, Craig.
Beautifully sung.
Thank you.
I'll be the first to say it. Actually, no, somebody else beat me to it. Molly said beautiful singing. She beat me to it.
Thank you, Molly.
Thanks, Molly.
Thank you.
Julia was singing along. I'm glad that Julia, you're getting a chance to sing because we know how much you love to sing.
I know.
And you can't do your voice lessons right now.
I know. It's hard.
So this is kind of fun, though. You kind of get to hang with us and sing a little bit of some fun tunes. Blaine says he loves that one.
Blaine, I want to call Blaine sometime.
Yeah,
I
all right.
I want to talk to Blaine.
We now have the technology.
Blaine, are you up for that? Can we give you a call sometime? I pretty much want to call everyone who who chimes in here. I want to talk to people.
We have the technology.
We need to do that. So yes, Blaine, I would love to do that, and I'd love to recount the memories of our summers at Live Bait Theater, and talk namely about the Anne Murray Center, because You Needed Me was playing in the background, and we sat on that bench and held each other. And Steph and Sean came in the room, and Steph's like this. What are you doing?
Well, he says yes, please.
We're really touched. Oh, I would love that, Blaine. Okay, we'll be in touch. We will be in touch. Oh, Aunt Linda. Thank you, Aunt Linda. And Linda Cobra. Thank you, Linda. And Heidi. Thank you so much.
We will definitely have another Anne Murray night.
Oh, definitely.
For sure. Because we've actually had a few requests for an Anne Murray night. So.
Oh, yes. And actually, a week from tonight, I don't know if y'all are feeling this way, but I sure am. That time right now is the weirdest thing. Like when I think back to March seems like it was 13 years ago, but yet once April came, April kind of went by fast. May, I don't remember. Heidi and I were talking about this. And June has been a blink, and a week from tonight is Canada Day. How's that happening? 3 weeks from today is another special national event, too. 3 weeks from tonight.
National event. International, because we're on Facebook.
It's my birthday.
Andrew's birthday is coming up.
July 15th.
So we've been tossing around the ideas like, are we going to do a show that night or not? So
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see what Craig has planned.
Could happen. Got to share your birthday with your aunt, though.
Yes. Aw. You're welcome, Deb. Thank you, Carol. Carol Moffat. Oh, my gosh. Now, Carol, she, honestly, we go way back.
It was your birthday.
Yes, my birthday.
She knew.
Blaine says, "Oh my God, you and me in that center." I know. we just held on to each other and cried. Yep. It was very touching.
So we'll definitely hear his version. When
I
we have
cannot
him on the show.
wait to talk to Blaine Totten. I haven't heard his voice since 2018, since we were at the reunion at Live Bait Theater.
Live Bait.
Yeah, that was fun.
Now, Julia's been requesting this a couple times, and I know not just tonight. She wants us to do "Shallow" at some point. Now, that's a duet.
Oh yeah.
However,
I could do that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I wonder, could Steph sing that with you?
Probably.
Yeah.
Steph can sing anything.
So now that we have some more people who can sing in our social circle.
Yeah.
We might be able to.
It's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, and Julia's birthday, everybody, is July the 8th.
That's right.
2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks from tonight. It's crazy. Yeah, it's very strange this year. Very strange, because I always would say once my birthday hits, July the 15th, it basically feels like the summer is over. You know? And, I mean, what do we have to do?
I don't know. Like, the yardstick for this summer is totally broken. Like, I don't even know what day or month it is. I mean, except for
strange.
Work days.
Very, very strange.
I'm aware of what day I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Although I think it was yesterday or today. I woke up and I thought it was the weekend.
Poor you.
Yeah, poor me. Anyway, I love my job, so that's
Craig.
Great. But anyway.
Yes, but you thought it was the weekend.
Yeah,
that kind of cracks me up just a little bit.
This summer, it's like the milestones just aren't really having the same impact.
No.
But your birthday will. I'm sure it will.
I hope so.
We'll make sure that happens.
I hope so.
Oh, who says that? Linda says it's time for Craig to sing.
Yes, Linda, it is. It really is. What do you want to sing there, Craig? He did the Monster Mash, Linda. If you go back to our Halloween show, you can watch that.
I need a few weeks of vocal lessons before that'll happen. But I'm going to say never say never. I will very likely sing again sometime.
Craig will definitely sing, Linda. Don't you worry.
Show there, I've said it.
Yes. Oh, and Carol reminds me, your birthday was always special. Picnics at the beach. That's right. We always had a picnic at the beach on my birthday. So much fun.
No picnic at the beach this year.
No, I'm not going to contribute to that mess.
No.
So Craig.
Yes.
This last song that we have planned tonight.
Yes.
I'm quite excited. This is a song that I have loved since I was a kid.
You've definitely mentioned it a few times, and have we never done this song?
Never.
Have we ever done it live anywhere?
Never. Nope. Nope. Look, Deb wants to hear you sing too.
Look what you've started, Linda.
Great. Don't you worry, everybody. I'm going to work on that. Maybe for Canada Day, Craig will sing a song. There you go.
Well, Blaine
What do I have
suggests
to do?
Johnny Cash or the Wanderer.
Yes. See?
We might find something that will actually work. We'll see.
I know. Oh, and Elizabeth Doherty says, your birthday party's with all your friends, and she got to attend. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a special guest.
Yeah, as always, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome,
As the
Elizabeth.
littlest LeBlanc sister.
The littlest LeBlanc.
Yeah.
And Linda Cobra says, I second that.
Oh, boy.
So it's happening.
Yeah, all right. Well.
It's happening. Oh, yeah. So we could do...
There's a good one.
What?
Theme to the Friendly Giant.
Hi, Bill.
And I'll call Rusty.
Yes, we could do that. Elena is requesting a Beatles night. Have we ever done a Beatles
We've
night?
done Beatles tunes.
We've never done a Beatles night, though.
Yeah, but never a night of them.
Yeah,
So
don't you worry, Elena. We're going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do it for you.
Yeah, and we love the suggestions. We do write them down,
Yeah.
and we always can't get them the very next week.
Yeah.
But they get written down in the book of ideas, and then they happen.
Book of ideas.
Yeah, isn't that what you call that? Like
This?
a scrap of paper.
These
my
little
God.
Post-it notes. Yes.
Look, you didn't have to spoil
Okay.
the illusion. Let's let them peek behind the curtain that much.
So we're saying here, a June and Johnny duet. We could do that. Bill says hi. I love that. Hi. I love you, Bill.
Could be tricky.
Ring of Fire, Craig. And someone says, fabulous, Ruth. See, Emily is commenting on Ruth's a June and Johnny duet. Yep. Dave Gunning night. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yep.
we could do a Dave Gunning night. There's so much music in the world. It's incredible.
And we'd love to reach out to Dave Gunning and actually get him to have a remote performance here
Yeah.
on the show. So
Absolutely.
as I perfect our technology,
Yes.
the technology we used last week is a paid technology, so that's why we're not using it again this week. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but we had like a free trial that we used for last week. So if you feel like supporting the show, we've got a Patreon campaign going on
You're hilarious.
over at patreon.com/myliving-room-live, where you can be a patron of the show, just like patrons of old, where you can basically help us do what we do every single week. You're playing me off again. So if you feel like helping out the show on a more ongoing basis to help us with things like subscription to these services or upgrading equipment, head on over to patreon.com/myliving-room-live.
So Blaine's asking, thank you, Craig. Blaine's asking if we listen to Matt Anderson. We
Oh,
don't
yeah.
listen to a lot of Matt Anderson.
Oh yeah,
but
I've
we
heard
do
him.
love
Oh
him.
my gosh, what a voice!
He's amazing. And he's a Maritimer, which
Yep.
I love.
Yep.
Elizabeth Doherty loves Matt Anderson. So there you go. Maybe we'll do that.
Yep.
We have look, there's so much to do. I just love it.
Yep.
Oh, I have to put my glasses on for this song. So everybody, this song, getting back to this song.
Enough
this is,
teasing. What song are you going
This
to
is
do?
our final song of the
Because
night.
I've named tonight's episode after this song.
So this song, who knows this song? I was country when country wasn't cool. Anybody out there know this song? It's a Barbara Mandrell song. And Barbara Mandrell, who remembers this? She had a TV show. I was telling Heidi about this. I can't say her name. Barbara Mandrell had the Barbara Mandrell and her sisters.
Aptly named.
Yes. They had a show. The sisters were Arlene, spelled with an I, Louise, and, of course, Barbara. And we watched it every Saturday.
Pam knows the song.
Yes. There you go, Pam. I have always felt that this is kind of my theme song. There's some lines in this that make me laugh. Let me tell you, when I was a kid, I loved people thinking that I was a country bumpkin.
Like, we'd go and visit friends on a farm, and I rolled around in the hayloft.
That'll do
now,
it.
I was 7, everyone.
That'll do it.
And I remember getting I smelled like hay, and Mom was like, Andrea, we are washing your clothes before you go to school. I'm like, and I begged her, so she let me keep my hat unwashed. And I just loved it. I loved smelling like I just came out of a barn. So anyway, and, listen to country music and having all kinds of family live in the country. It was such a huge part of my life. But there is a line in this that makes me laugh. So we'll talk about that line when I'm done singing. How's that sound, Craig?
Lots of people know the show, know the song.
Oh, do they?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Totally know this song. I remember she did play the steel guitar. And wasn't she known as the Woman of Steel or something like that?
Now, that's a cool nickname.
Yeah, Steel Woman or something like that. She played so many instruments. Yes, she played the saxophone. She played the steel guitar. She played the banjo. She played the fiddle. Like, this girl could play and sing. It's pretty amazing. I didn't remember her sister names. Well, there you go. I remember the song. See, watched it every week. There you go. See, I love that. David Lum is watching.
Hey, David.
Hey, David.
How's it going?
Didn't you say wanted to sing Landslide as an What river runs by your house? Oh, we don't have a river that runs by our house, Linda.
Well, we're close
We live
to
on a pond. We're close to the Speed River.
Yeah, close to the Speed River.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, hi, Bella.
And close-ish to the Grand, but...
Yes. Hi, Bella. my old almost 17-year-old cat's here rubbing up against me. She's so sweet.
She'll run as soon as the drums kick in this song.
Yes.
Speaking of this song, shall we?
So let's do
we
it.
Get to it?
I love this song, everyone. I have been wanting to sing this song my whole life, so I'm very excited that I'm finally doing it.
Her life has been building to this moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It's the song. I must say there are some hysterical moments in the song, but I just love it because it reminds me of when I was young. All right, let's try her there, Krieger.
Let's see what happens.
She's gonna take off. All right.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
I remember wearing straight leg Levi's, flannel shirts even when they weren't in style. I remember singing with Roy Rogers at the movies when the West was really wild. I was listening to the Opry when all of my friends were digging rock and roll and rhythm and blues. I was country when country wasn't cool. I remember circling the driving, pulling up and turning on George Jones. I remember when no one was looking, I was putting peanuts in my coat. I took a lot of kidding, 'cause I never did fit in. Now look at everybody trying to be what I was then. I was country when country wasn't cool. Oh,
theme song.
It is kind of my theme song because I remember, and I still feel this way. I feel that. Thanks, Blaine. Thanks, Steph.
Love it. You sound like Barbara.
That's a huge. No, you're right. The first time, Barbara.
Yep.
Yep.
Linda liked your accent.
Thanks.
You dig it out when you need to.
I do dig it out. I don't even know I do it sometimes. But yeah, I remember, never apologizing for listening to country music because some people turn their noses up to it, and that's always driven me a little bit crazy. Because let me tell you, some of the best female singers are country singers.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Yeah.
And without country music, where would we be?
I don't know.
I'd be some sad.
yeah. Well, we wouldn't have you doing your thing.
Anyway.
Actually, country music, I think it certainly has led to a lot of other styles,
Oh, big time.
So I mean, there's a lot of music that would not exist without that.
Of course.
That classic country
We
sound.
got Dad the history of bluegrass music for Father's Day, so I'm very excited. He was very excited about that. How about a Roy Rogers song? Well, maybe I'll do that sometime, Linda.
Now, we haven't done a classic country night in a very long time.
I love classic country. Big time.
So it's been too long. So you know what? I think that one can go. That one can go on the list.
Yeah, maybe in a couple.
Write
weeks.
it on your in the giant book of ideas.
In my giant book of ideas, I'm gonna put that down right now. Classic country.
And Heidi's making a reference to that funny line.
Peanuts and Coke. I got it. I looked it up too, Heidi. So did you guys read that or hear it? So
I know
she
you
says,
winked at the camera at the time.
I remember when no one was looking, I was putting peanuts in my Coke. Every time I heard that as a kid, I'm like, ew, that's disgusting. First, it's a choking hazard. My mother would kill me. And second of all, ew. So I learned that they think it came from a time in the 1920s. If people were working, they didn't want to dirty their hands. I appreciate that part very much. So they would dump their peanuts in their Coke so they didn't have to touch the peanuts. They'd drink their Coke and then they'd have a little salty sweet treat afterward.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So I'm half tempted to try it.
I was going to say, have you ever done that? Laverne and Shirley, she did Milk and Pepsi.
Yes, and I
tried it.
I don't think I've ever tried it, but
Steph
I was a
and I
big
tried
fan of floats. So
Never been a big fan of float.
so bet you
I had one. I had 2 sips. I was nauseated. Same thing with the Milk and Pepsi. It wasn't my thing, not at all. But Steph and I did try it when we were little. I know, Blaine. Ew.
I think he's referring to the Milk and Pepsi comment.
Yes, I know. Laverne and Shirley. Anyway, that was a big thrill to be able to sing that. That was really fun for me.
Yep. And Jennifer says, "Country girl, right here. Country is my favorite."
Aw, I'm so glad, Jennifer.
Yeah, we knew there'd be some country fans on tonight.
Yes.
It's I know some
Linda
people.
Cobra is a huge country fan.
A lot of people
And
turn
so
their
is
nose
Ruth
up at
Switzer.
it, but there's a lot of great music out there. I know that there's one of two things: is some of the older style country songs. They do sound kind of similar and samey.
What? I don't think so at all.
Well, I think an argument can be made that there's kind of like it's what I'm looking for, almost like a playbook for some of the old, super old country tunes. But these days, I think one of the big knocks
I
against
don't agree.
country is it's just all male-dominated, like
You know
pop
what?
music almost.
You know what? I do have a huge beef about that. It's so much I can't even listen to Canadian country music radio anymore because it's all men, and I'm just tired of it. Put some women there. Those women can sing, and it all sounds like that. Just that a lot of it, just that bro country, and it drives me insane. Yeah. I know there's some really good stuff out there.
Oh yeah.
And I know Emily is not a fan of country music, and I was surprised to see her watching tonight. She can't say it's my fave, but you guys are some of my faves. Aw, that's very, very sweet.
Yeah, and I get it. I really wasn't into country music until I met up with you and realized what great music there is out there.
Oh my God, there's so much wonderful. I mean, the thing is, everybody, a good song's a good song. It doesn't matter what the genre is.
Yeah, and don't
right?
take what I said about the sameness of a lot of the classic country songs. That's certainly not something that I would attribute to country music as a negative for me, because a lot of Johnny Cash's music, there was a very similar progression for a lot of his songs, but some of the best country music out there.
Oh my God, his lyrics were incredible.
Yeah, so there's a formula that I know some people kind of get turned off by, but
that same formula is in every Elvis tune.
Yeah. So there's something to be said for it.
145. Big time.
Something to be said for it.
Something to be said for it.
So
and Chris, trucks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Come drinking on my back porch.
Yeah. So I mean, anyway, you won't be hearing us doing those kinds of country songs, but if you like that, that's fine. Music
I'm just sick of it being so male dominated. Yeah. I mean, so many things are, but especially country music. I'm tired of it. Anyway.
So Linda's looking for a Dolly Parton night.
Oh yeah, we've done a Dolly Parton night.
Julia's looking for some more Shania. Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
We need Andrea on country radio. Thank you, Chad. As a DJ, I would so do that job.
I think he meant as like a singer.
Well, that would be nice. Anybody out there wanna do something?
You wanna hire Andrea? She's got 3 years of hosting experience.
Yes. I need a job, everybody.
It's true.
Drinking on your back porch.
Yeah.
145. The only thing I remember about playing keys in dinner theater. Oh my God. Elena says she's going to write me a country song, Scent of a Burn. I love it.
I can smell it already.
We will make it so twangy. Let's do it, Elena. Yeah. I love it. Elena is she's my partner in crime. We write music together. So I love that you're watching tonight, Elena.
Yeah, we had a special surprise last
Martina
week.
McBride, is there enough for...
Of course.
Absolutely. Have we done a Martina night?
I think we did a Martina night. I'm pretty sure.
No.
We did a Trisha Yearwood night. Maybe we didn't do
No,
Martina
I
night.
don't think we've done some Martina songs. Heidi, I'm going to mark it down.
Right.
My
there's
big
not
book.
much room left on the giant book of ideas.
Well, there's some room right here. So I have I'm going to mark that down. We're going to do a Martina night. Not a martini night, a Martina
well, we
night.
could do that too.
Yes, we'll drink
now
martinis.
While she's writing that
Martina.
down, since we have so many country music fans tonight, if you guys want to hear an encore, let us know. I mean, that was kind of the set we had planned for tonight, but we're just having so much fun hanging out with you guys and kind of sharing some fun back and forth around your feelings, thoughts on country music, as well as some of your favorites. So if you wanted to play another one, I'm because this is her wheelhouse.
A Martina night. That's right, Pam.
I betcha she could pull out another one if you guys want. So.
Oh, Pauline is a country music lover as well.
Yeah.
See, so many people out there love country music.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, good song's a good song's a good song.
Yep, exactly. So it looks like Molly's looking for some more. So it looks like she came looking for some country music.
See, Emily says Martina has quite a voice. I'll give you that one.
She does.
Do you know how much I love that people chat with us, right? If you're there and you're watching tonight, and you're comfortable doing it, send us a little message.
It's quite clear that we love to chat with our viewers.
It's so fun to chat with you guys.
Blaine wants Dolly.
Since I'm basically unemployed right now, it is so wonderful to have this to look forward to on Wednesday nights. You guys have really helped get me through this pandemic. So, we really appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. So yes, Molly, I think you're going to get your encore. Thank you so much, Jennifer, saying anything by a female artist. It looks like Julia's going to put her request in for some more Shania. Heidi's looking for some Dolly, and Blaine's looking for Landslide again. I think you've mentioned that a few times.
Yes, you know what I could do.
What could you do?
Blaine, when Steph comes on, her and I will do Landslide together. I just love singing
It's
harmony.
beautiful
in that
when those
song.
two sing it together. So.
How about I do Heidi? I will do a Dolly. I'll do a Dolly song as an encore.
Okay.
Is
it one I might know?
Let's do Coat of Many Colors, and let's just see how much I remember.
Okay. All right.
Slightly terrifying, but it's good.
That's fun. Well, thanks for your encore requests. So
absolutely.
I'll put myself off the screen there and take it away.
I gotta just figure out the key here.
You figure it out.
You keep talking.
Oh, keep talking, and then I'll have to put myself back up on the screen here. There we go. Let's see. Linda says, great show. The video stopped. See you next week. Oh, why did the video stop? That is weird. That does happen sometimes. So if that ever happens to you, you can just exit out and come back in. I don't know why Facebook occasionally has issues with that. Linda's looking for some Patsy. Let's see. Molly says, I also liked you as Granny in Anne of Spring Hill.
Oh, that wasn't me. I was Grandma Crazy in Amherst.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
Thank you.
Love it. She has done so many grandmas. I had to throw that one up there. So yes, Coat of Many Colors. Looks like Blaine is
okay. Well,
excited.
we'll do our best, everyone. The words. Let's see how close it is to. It's whatever happens in this brain.
All right.
Okay. Back through the years, I go wandering once again. Back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, and every piece was small. And I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewed every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told the story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama gave to me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. Now with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, I hurried off to school in my mother's shoes. Perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness, and I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. For they couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich, and I told them all the love my mama sewed in every stitch. I told them all the story Mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they couldn't understand it, and I tried to make them see one is only part, only if they choose to be. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me. Well, there we go, everyone. Pretty much got the words.
Just a couple you didn't, but that's
I
fine.
look at Craig and he does this.
What are you looking at me for?
Hilarious.
I wouldn't know the words. I mean, I know some of the words, but not like you
Mom and Dad are watching. Great show, you too. Thanks again. Love this kind of country.
would.
Thanks, Mama. Oh, Patricia Whitechurch. Hi, Patricia.
Yeah, she misses singing
Oh, I
lessons.
sure miss it too. Jolene, Jolene. Oh, You Belong to Me by Patsy Cline. You sang that, Patricia. And Deb says, hey, I know this one. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you, Aunt Linda.
We know you know
Thank
that
you,
one.
Thank you. Thank you, Natalie Steen. There's a St. Georgia right there, Charlotte County girl.
Hey,
I know, me too, Heidi.
y'all are welcome, but we love that St. George really represents here on
They
this show.
sure
Yeah.
do. Just amazing.
Yeah.
Really, really amazing.
Yeah, you guys have been huge supporters. We love it.
I know when the first time that Steph and I and Jana sang that song in a show, when we were listening to it, trying to learn it, three of us crying every time. I remember Chris Driedzik and Paul Stark and some other guys. They were like, what is, maybe John Epworth? They're like, what's wrong with you people? But it just really touched us. Really, really touched us. Harper Valley PTA. Now, there's a song with a ton of words. I love that song,
And
though.
she remembers all of them.
Right. There was a time I knew all those words. But
I believe you.
I'm going to mark that down too, Bill.
I believe
That's
you.
a great song. Okay, everybody. Well, we're at that time of the night. We so appreciate your company with us tonight.
Yep.
And I just, like I said to Craig earlier, we are so blessed that we have this show and 101 episodes, and we just appreciate your support and you watching us and having an audience out there, because that's why we do what we do.
Yeah, we'd be nothing without all you guys out there watching.
We would be nothing. We would do it, but it wouldn't be nearly as fun. Oh, Coal Miner's Daughter. I know all the words to that one too, Blaine. We'll do that sometime. I'm going to mark that one down too. That one, Coal Miner's Daughter and Harper Valley.
Oh.
Coal Miners and Harper.
So if you're new to the show, then welcome. You can catch us live Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Facebook at facebook.com/myliving-room-live. We're on Twitter at @InMyLivingRoom and Instagram at MyLivingRoomLive. If you're a YouTuber, you can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/MyLivingRoomLive. However, we're also in audio podcast format as well. So if you're a podcast lover and you want to take us on the go, if you're going walking or jogging, or if you're commuting, I guess people are back to work and commuting again. You can find us on Spotify
back to work,
iTunes,
I really want to go back
Stitcher, wherever you can find podcasts, and find us on there as well. So,
did I tell you how much I miss my work?
I know.
Well, I'm so glad we are just blessed to have you guys with us. So thank you for tuning in tonight and every night, every Wednesday night. And we just hope you guys have a really, really good week. And if anything exciting happens to you, let us know next week and chat.
Yeah,
it's
come
so
on
fun.
back next week and share
come
with us.
on back.
Come on back anyway.
Put
But
some
if you,
peanuts in your Coke.
if you
and
need
come back.
excitement, come back.
Yes.
And we can maybe provide
you
you,
know
with
what?
some.
I think we're going to try that. We're going to put some peanuts in some Coke.
All right.
We're going to try it.
All right.
I'll get Craig to try it.
All righty.
All right. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Love you too, Pam. Oh, thanks, Steph. Thanks, Woody. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, love you guys. Thanks, Heidi. And thank you, Molly.
We love you all.
Yeah, love you all. And I hope you all have a great week. And just be really kind to each other. Take care, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.